So I think that's probably why I was quite lucky.
Yeah, and taking my coach's hat off now, I completely understand what you're saying, because we had terrible problems with my eldest son, my first child, when he was I can't remember, probably about 5 or 6 months old, and it was the routine that it was creating a routine that sorted it out, or that broke the pattern of behavior that he had
Mm.
developed. And I can't remember the name of the book. I just remember that we would put him down to sleep, and literally within minutes he would stand up and he'd start screaming, and he'd even make himself sick sometimes,
Oh
and
no.
he just wouldn't stop. He would just
Mm.
go in to see him, and I was talking about this with one of the other directors at the company I worked with, and she said, "Well, funnily enough, I had the same problem with my child. You need this book," and I wish I could remember the name of it. And it was lunchtime, so I said, "Right, cancel my 2 o'clock meeting." I drove into Stratford-on-Avon. I went to the Waterstones, whatever it was in the town. I bought the book. I'd read it by the end of the afternoon, and we started on this routine of sort of periodic intervention where
Was
you
it perhaps
space out.
Richard Ferber? Was perhaps the book?
I'm not sure, but you space out the interventions. So you go in and see them, but you don't pick them up, you don't touch them, you just reassure them, and then you leave again, and
Mm.
you do it every minute, and then you go back in 3, and then in 5, and then it's 5-minute intervals until they finally go to sleep, and then you extend the intervals, and finally, and literally within 3 or 4 days, he was sleeping normally.
Good.
But anyway, but I understand the importance of routine. So